The Emergency Food Network has played a vital role in Tacoma, Pierce County since 1982. Last year alone, they provided over 14 million pounds of food to meal sites, shelters, food pantries, and families in our area. Here today to talk about this nonprofit organization is Michelle Douglas, who recently became the new executive director. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being here today. And can you share with us, what does the Emergency Food Network, how does it work?
Absolutely. So EFN, we call it EFN for Emergency Food Network, acts as the distribution site for Pierce County. So there are 71 different food pantries and partners that we work with, as you mentioned, and they distribute food all over the county from, the foot of Mount Rainier all the way across. So we are dealing with organizations that have a lot of different challenges, that they might be very rural or they may be very urban. And what EFN does is we distribute food to them, and we source the food through a couple different ways. So we have really strong partners like Northwest Harvest that we get a lot of food through. And then we also receive an incredible quantity of donated food. So about $21 million worth of food a year. And as you said, that equals out to 14 million pounds. So on an average month, we distribute 1 million pounds here in the county. We also have a 8-acre organic practice farm.
Wow.
Yeah, out in the Puyallup Valley. And so off that farm, we have about 100,000 pounds of fresh produce. And we prioritize growing food. I say that it's food people miss. So, a lot of our populations that are receiving food through the emergency food system have a background where they may have access because they're an immigrant population or they're from a different part of the United States, but the type of food that they remember is different. So we prioritize growing over 100 varietals of different kinds of food.
So what kind of clients do you typically see?
So our clients are actually the food pantry. So when you think about it, we do the sourcing, the distribution, the raising money, we distribute the federal government food, all of that. So our food pantries can really focus on the clients that are coming in every day. But what we know from the food pantry side of the story is that there's over 1.3 million visits in Pierce County to emergency food assistance sites in a year. We also know that 54% of them are seniors and families with children. And, 1 in 7 people in Pierce County is currently food insecure. And so when we say food insecure, we mean they don't know where all their meals in a week are coming from.
Wow.
Yeah.
With rents going up.
Exactly.
And income not.
Yeah. And also, the rental market here is just getting more and more and more squeezed. And what that means for seniors, which is our fastest growing group, is that for many of them, they're one medical emergency away from needing access to food. And especially with our seniors, we need different kinds of food for them, right? Because we need food that's low in sodium, we need food that's low in sugar. All of those are much more expensive to buy. So we do have a buying program where we buy 7 commodities, including milk and dairy and rice and oats and beans and fruits and vegetables. And when we do that, we really try to focus in on, what are the core things that people need to survive? Because, food it's our biggest necessity.
Our most basic need.
It's our most basic need, right?
So, Michelle, how can we help feed Pierce County? What can we do?
Thank you for asking. We need every one of you. So I often say everybody can impact hunger in Pierce County, and I'm asking you to join me on it. So EFN has over 3,000 volunteers in a year. So what we're really known for is taking $1 of donation and leveraging it into $12 worth of food. And part of how we do that is this incredible volunteer core. So people come in and they do repack with us. So we buy, for example, in giant quantities. We buy semi-trucks of beans at a time. And then volunteers come in and package that down into family size quantities, right? Because on average, for most of our food pantries, when a family visits them, they're leaving for the week with enough food for 9 meals. So we all know that doesn't get you through the week. And I just want to acknowledge that, right? Nobody is getting through the week with the amount of food they're getting. But with that volunteer core, we're able to really distribute that. We're asking everyone that can to do a food and fun drive this winter. So a food and fun drive might be in your business, and you might collect food for us. We ask you to prioritize food that has protein in it, like peanut butter and chili in a can and things like that. What we know is that people are already buying the filler foods, like they're already buying the top ramen. So we don't need you to bring us top ramen because people are already trying to stretch their dollar. But when you can bring, protein foods, canned fruits, canned vegetables, that kind of thing, things with pop-top cans so homeless people can eat them is really helpful, And then the funds that you distribute, we turn around and buy food with.
Wow. Michelle, thank you so much for everything that you and your team is doing. It's mine. I just feel like it's such a wonderful blessing. So thank you for all of the things that you guys are doing to help our county.
Yes, and thank you.
You're welcome. The Emergency Food Network can always use your donations, both in food and cash contributions. You can even donate online. Find out more information by going to their website. After a short break, we'll get an update on affordable housing, and we'll find out how you can help grow more tree canopy. Stay with us.